boom, 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 boom. What's that? Okay, do the 4 and let go. Think both hands down, double stop dribbles, and with the intention of just letting them go. In fact, just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, don't do anything. With hard presses. 2, 3, boing, and come what may. Okay, so now do we'll build it. 1, 2, 3, shove them both down, but then the right hand only is going to go boop, boop, 1, 2, and then let that drop. Uh-huh. See how they basically almost fell at the same time? Uh-huh. Do that again. Do that again. 2, 3, 4, and. Uh-huh. Okay. Now do the thing.
Okay.
With that in mind, you're not doing anything differently with all the actions we've already done. The new thing is only going to happen when the new thing happens. Meaning, don't psych yourself out. Uh-huh. Yep. I'm a genius, I know. Ooh, oh, there it is. Haha, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get right into it. Now off the left, but then build it the way we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, and off the left, let it fly. Faster, more aggressive dribbles. What I meant was, I should have specified, not a faster tempo overall, but quicker eighth notes. In time eighth notes. Bop, bop. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, and.
Okay. Got it.
Bop, bop. Yes. That was in time-ish.
Yeah.
Do that again. Knees to carpet. Try a little bit lower. Still just as heavy and forceful, aggressive, keyword aggression, which is a word we're going to use lots of times at the drum set, is aggression. My other student is by nature not an aggressive human being. You need aggression to do anything athletic, essentially. That was almost it. Okay, taller dribbles. Let it come up higher. Just do left hand. Just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Let's get that down first. This is an oversight on my part. Okay, now, what is needing to happen on that third contact, right? 1, 2, 3. that third dribble is different from the previous two. How? Like, work it out. Think about what I mean.
I need to let it last a whole beat now instead of.
I'm not asking a tempo question. That's obvious. You got to push a little bit harder. Bop, bop, push. Dun, dun, more. To get it back up to the level at this is. Because if we're just boop, 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 boop. Well, no. Boop, 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 boom. I gotta, that last one has to be more forceful. Yes. Yeah. Silent dribbles. Do some silent dribbling. No contact sound on your fingers on the ball. Which is to say, no slapping. Because the slap is the ultimate loud sound. So anything along that sound, making a sound spectrum, we could just call it slapping. And slapping means no control. So the quieter the contact sound for the ball to hand, obviously not the ball to the ground, that would be something. Just this whole thing is silent. You have to go up into space and do that. You have to go dribble on the moon, which would be nuts. Because if you bounce it too hard, it would just, it would just keep on going. Imagine playing catch on the moon. And you have like a heavy enough rock to where it's not gonna keep on going, but it'll like have gravity enough so we could stand like 100 yards away and just like, boom, and it would just go, and we'd have to like do a bunch of scientific experiments a bunch of trial and error to make sure we're not going to throw it over each other's heads, that it's actually going to come back down to us. Or maybe we could just like push it like straight, and it would just go straight.
Right. Yeah.
But if it does have gravity, if we took a little moon rock pebble and we just chucked it as hard as we can, that's leaving.
Yeah.
That's goodbye. There ain't no gravity on that little pebble, relatively speaking. Left hand. Left hand silent dribbles. Spread your knees 6 inches more apart. Like, give yourself a tripod. Tripod, 1, 2, and then 3. You could make a square, whatever, just as long as you are tripoded. That you feel like you are grounded. Like when I'm playing 4-mallet marimba, there is no playing 4-mallet marimba if my feet aren't on the ground. There ain't nothing happening athletically if your body is not in a consistent position for each of the actions. Deep breath. Relax the face. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Let it be that. Okay. Now make it happen. Haha, yes. Okay, now that third 4 and 1, you got a which and again is analogous to drumming, especially when we're like ding, 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 on our like ride bell, ride ba 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 ba, or on just a salsa cowbell, whatever, just digga that, digga that, digga that, digga that, digga that. We're landing and aiming it for, and you always want your downbeats to be louder than your syncopation beats. That's just dumb, unless you're like trying to be dumb. So, this is analogous. Yeah, don't be dumb with your right hand. Think about your right hand. So the destination prior to the action is 4, equal push on 4. Because your left hand is anticipating, oh God, here it comes, and then your right hand just totally, literally drops the ball because it's just distracted. This limb is distracting that limb. More drum set talk. Really? Okay. Come back to it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. 4 and. Okay. Have this right hand ball come up and hit my hand on beat 4, after beat 4. Oh, I cheated a little bit. I went down an inch to touch it. Get it there. Cause my hand pain. Now we're talking. Now do that. Okay. Do that as many times as you need to before you're ready to try to continue the pattern. That was a good one. Take a deep breath before each go. And during that breath, you're thinking about and visualizing what the hell you're about to do. Okay. Again, we'll build a ritual. Deep breath in, visualize what you're going to do. Just do that throughout the whole rest of your life before you do anything. Before you turn on the ignition of the car. Visualize yourself driving and making turns. When you're in the NBA, which you're well on your way, before you shoot a free throw during gameplay, deep breath. Before the downbeat happens of a tune, 1, 2, band. Yeah. And by the way, this is warm-up for drummers baseball. It's good that we get our blood pumping a bit before we throw boulders long distances. Yeah, and now you control it that time. All right, try to just catch them as like a little added thing to make damn sure your release is consistent. Yeah, more force on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah! I should have a little fence right there. I should just build what I have in mind, just like a plexiglass cylinder that's, about this width. So no balls get away ever. Put a little cone roof on it so you can be out there in the rain all hardcore. Yeah. Instead of keeping it open. Okay, yeah. I saw that your attention was in the right hand. And your left hand was moving more automatically. Ding, 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 ding. More drummer speak terms. Automatic. Which, by the way, you shall see. Left foot today. I made a new invention. It's the shit. Well, at least I'll know it's the shit once I see it being prototyped, on someone other than me.
Okay. Left foot.
User testing. Yeah. I added a thing to the left hi-hat pedal. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. Okay. All right, now make it happen. Do it. Deep breath. Visualize it.
Right.
Whatevs. More reps on the drill is no problem. But you being unconscious, that's a different conversation. Cheater. There it is. Now your right hand was like, but it still made it happen. There it is. Yes. Just allow yourself to just do it a 1 rep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll add a beat only. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and then whatever happens after that happens. Yeah, just deliberately stop it. We're only doing 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That, exactly. Allow yourself the patience to build one little baby step at a time. Another drummer word, patience, which is, a human word, but is crucial to doing the most complex thing a human being could possibly do. So, patience. There is no other more complex thing. Yeah, brain surgery is a lot more complex, but performatively, like in time, like you are executing a now, in the now. That's it. We're working on the hardest possible thing a human being could do. Archery, nothing. Performative, ongoing. Any archery is just like one shot and you're good. But that's, a hyper precise thing. The next thing we got is like martial arts after drum set playing. But drum set playing is where it's at. It's the most complex thing we could possibly be doing, which is why it's important that we build basic motor skills and building language that parallels.
Language?
So that paralleling language. So I can just say, yep, just like drummers basketball, just like drummers baseball, that I can use this language and then like, oh, you get it because you see the parallel. We're building metaphors. Yes. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch. Okay.
Okay.
Knees more spread apart. Tripod.
Kind of stretches them. Like,
Get comfortable.
okay.
Whatever's comfortable. I'm not going to complain that it kept on going, but for the drill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, catch. Catch. Yeah, it was. Ding, ding, ding. Two, 3, 4, and say the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1.
1, 2, 4, and wow.
3, 4, and 4 and 1. Catch. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Catch.
1, 2, 3, and 1.
Catch. Yeah. Do that 5 times in a row. Start over. This in a row makes it brutal.
Right. 1, 2, 4,
No, I mean you got an assist off the racquetball wall. Catch. Good. Yeah. Nope.
No.
It's gotta be the thing. It had the illusion. Maybe someone on camera would be fooled, but not me.
2, 4.
Okay, that counts.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah. And ideally they drop in your hands at the same time
Right.
to add more, to make it more hard, make it more difficult.
1, 2, 4, and 1.
Your right hand's like, oh yeah, that's right. It'll get there. It'll get you smooth. That's 3.
1, 2, 4, and 1.
Yeah, 4.
1, 2, 4, and 1.
All right, on your feet. We'll get there. Try now doing alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and.
Okay. 1, 2.
Okay, decide which one you're gonna do first. Okay, do it off the right. Do it off the left, just to seam together what we were just doing. Destination 4. Hard push. Do it. Do it. If you feel resistance in your arm, then that's not good. Do it. Three. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, just once through. 4 and 1. 4 and 1 catch. Yep. Beat 4. Say the numbers and accentuate 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say it louder.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1.
Yeah, that was almost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Eighths off the left.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1.
Okay, that was a good push and went way up here. Just get some dribbles down first. And then, once you're like, okay, I got this, one, and then initiate the pattern. Both balls even. I come up at the same height. Left hand is super weak. There we go. Your left hand is always going to have to compensate when the goal is ambidexterity. Huh. Maybe I should put like a little wall right here. So the balls never touch. Yeah, get the double stops down first. Yeah. Spread them out. Spread your wingspan a little bit and dribble over there and dribble over here. Which is now going to make it a little bit more difficult, given that you are using more of your peripheral vision to do this. Yeah, get that left hand up. Ah, he saved it. All right, give it a whirl when you're ready. Okay, all right. That was dirty as hell, but I'll take it. Let's go throw a ball in the backyard. And I invented a new ball. Aside from the rocks, well, it's probably not, well, I already know it's not my invention, but I made a ball that we can see. It was out here drying in the sun. A ball that's more easily seeable with this cluttered vision that we have out here with all the trees in the background, with all their leaves and the dapplings and specklings of light, which makes then seeing something in front of that a nightmare. Okay, actually, let's just start off chill. Just go to the edge of that sun there. Keep it warm out here. Oh, and then those rocks. I was gonna paint the rocks, but I ran out of time, and I didn't want these potentially wet. Plus, I want to gesso them before I do. It's a whole process. I want to paint them white first. Oh. Right there. Nice and easy. Just toss that thing over here. Okay. Now, even with these little tosses, which become more obvious with a harder thing, throwing it further away, send that elbow out first. That. Yeah. And you can think having your position be here and then just going back there, because then this momentum and the weight of this arm takes this back even further, as opposed to this. My elbow definitely is not going back farther than it does here. It's inevitably going farther back because there's more weight behind it, right? So just start here, and then that causes, so it's a elbow first, and then switches direction, elbow first. And this gets thrown backwards. That, right there. And pop, you hear that sound in the glove? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you think you drop it and you don't. Have your whole arm just be jiggly, just super wiggly, just blah, blah, blah. It's a cobra snap. It can still be a cobra and not move quickly. There we go. Yeah, if it's right in between, like, oh, do I catch it underhand, do I catch it overhand? Better to just catch it overhand and drop down, because we don't get to like raise up. We can't make ourselves taller, but we can make ourselves lower, and then that changes the angle of the glove to then go into the pocket instead of into the hand. Like there. Let's back up a little bit. I'll back up since that's a minefield of ground squirrel holes. And to add little ritualistic consistencies, just do it, just throw it like a fastball where you're not this, where the laces are. Pitching is all about where you hang on to the laces. And the laces affect the airflow around the ball. So just have it be square. And then that's the way I made the painted lines, so we can like see that as opposed to seeing this. Because if the ball is spinning this way, then you just see that white dot and circles around it. But if we see it this way, then the eyeball sees pink, white, pink, white, pink, white. Okay, now blade out a little bit and come over the top and turn that body ever so slightly. This, therefore, that. Body, then arm. And, okay. All right, pretend we're on a pitcher's mound and the plate is this way, and then just step into it. So that it's going to go from here to there. Yeah. Don't come back too early. Just whatever. When you take the step, right now is when it comes out. And then the body, and then it's back here, and then the body is preceding that, and that's what takes it. So take it out later. Yes. A lot more speed on the ball too. Yeah. Turn that glove down. Oh, we lost our son. He looks cold. That might be a projection. Yeah. You still look goofy, but I had a lot more speed. Now, how's your body feeling compared to last week, say? Are you feeling any stiffness because of injuries or whatever?
Kind of stiff, like my shoulders feel like they raise up. Maybe it's just, yeah, like not. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good.
Within any limitations you may have, allow yourself to be a little bit more loose. Because right now, because the body does what when it has an injury? It wants to close down and not move. It wants to not be mobile to protect injuries. So with your comfort level, allow yourself to open up and be loose prior to further injuring yourself. Yes. We're going to look at his right foot. Does it lift off? All right. Your right foot. Okay, I won't throw the ball. Look at my right foot. Like, my right foot is like coming around. And when we see MLB pitchers, you know, they're like, wham, that leg is flying over. So allow that other foot to be taken by the momentum that you created. Just throw it without the ball. And allow that leg to come up and around. That. Now do it again. Yeah. Now don't do it deliberately, just allow it to happen. Yeah, that's the idea. Here it comes. Good. That shows me that you're trying new things. Here it comes. Perfect. All right. Hit me from back here. Nice. All right. Where is he? There he is there. I shall come here. Okay. And at this longer of a distance, now mechanics and technique must be woo! I take all of this for granted. It's bizarre trying to teach someone how to do it. Okay. He's rounding second. Oh, looks like he's getting waved home. Oh no. And he's out. Catcher drops the ball. Dodgers win the World Series. From there. And he's out. Good. Watch the ball the whole time and watch it enter your pocket. No apologies. Okay, here it comes. Oh, short. No apologies. I don't want any learner ever apologizing for anything. All right, now catch it and tag the guy out who's trying to slide into your base. Boom, out. And I threw it low so you would have a faster chance of getting the guy. Pull your hand out later. Yeah, when that foot comes forward is when this comes back. Do a dry run of that. Back. Yeah, too soon. Just do this. Put your hand in your glove, like you have the ball here, and then just take it out when you hit that step. Yeah. Because you're creating contrary motion. You're creating, I'm going this way, but my hand is going back, which then stretches out my body and creates a lot of tension to be able to whirl that thing forward. Boom. Elbow out later. Yes. Uh-huh. And that has some speed on it too. That. Because for a moment, it stretches out your body and creates a lot of spring tension, which then you utilize. I just do it for fun sometimes. Yes. Now we're talking. Pop. Yes. Yeah. Here comes the bomber. Ooh, perfect. That's satisfying. Yes. That. You saw what I saw. Yeah. And my fingers just got stung because I had some heat on it. Good. Yes. All right, here it comes. Nah, I'm not gonna apologize. I'll lead by example. From there, baby. And it gives us opportunities to throw from long distances. From right there, see what happens. Throw it up. Up. It's the distance. Let's do it from right there. It's the distance that is the ultimate measure of this technique. Yeah, speed, but speed can also be conflated with distance. Because if you're going to throw something farther, it's got to go faster. My bad. Ooh, perfect. All right, now if you expect that thing to get over here, the technique has got to be, so, and you can think like tilting your body too. Like you can like really send this back as far as possible. Ooh, perfect. All right, come a little closer. All right, let's try there. That one might have been hard for him to see because I threw it fast and low. Which is more of a visual nightmare out here. Your body is a catapult. Yes! I knew that was going to make it before you left your hand because I saw the mechanics leading up to it. Yeah. Catapults. Metaphors. Your body is a slingshot. Yep, here it comes. Nice. I meant to do that. All the way down the creek. Okay. You think I can get you from way down here? Here it comes. 45 years old. Ooh, one hop. I'll take it. Boom. Now let's throw it up. Throwing it up is a little bit more difficult. Oh. Over the head. Yep. Yes. Okay, good. So by the way, this thing gets released at the moment your arm becomes straight. Right, not now, right there. As soon as this locks, as soon as this comes out, that's the release point. Think about that. Oh shit, I couldn't even see it. So much for my pink ball. Although the ink just kind of saturated into the leather. It needs to be like pink duct tape. swatches to make it extra visual. Damn. Ain't got it dialed in today. Yeah. Yes. 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 Woo! Didn't want to take risking a bad hop on that one. Out of the way. This ain't no high stakes World Series. I'd rather keep my teeth. I'm using very little effort to do this, by the way. There's no muscles happening. I'm not flexing any muscles. Muscles are for idiots. This is all about flinging. This is all about the looseness of a whip. You are a wet noodle. Yes. He's getting there. He's getting there. What do you have to do to get it to me? Over his head. Overcompensation. Do a little run throw. Do one of those. Little skippity hoppity hop. I forgot what they called it. Yeah, here it comes. All right, we'll give him a little bit more space since I... All right, come up a little closer. I moved farther away so you don't have to go looking for it down the damn creek. Come halfway between you and your water bottle. Yeah, get it to me from right there. Your body is a whip. Yes. Nice. No, not in the tree. Yes. So now the next refinement, since you're getting it to me, you're making the distance, so your body is being the whip. Now the next step is the refinement of the actual release point. The tension in the fingers, the lack of tension in the fingers. The release point is the hardest thing about it. So and notice we're just doing long distances at a target that can move. You know, you and I are moving to get off-ball throws, and we're not aiming at a target for now. We'll bust out a target later, which then will cause our release point, which will cause us to have a reason to refine the release point. All right, let's come a little closer. Change the angle. All right, come a little closer. Glove wide open, glove clamps shut. Venus flytrap, boom, boom, boom. Yes, come a little closer. Now, no muscles at all. You're just whippity-doo-dah Gumby. Now utilize that turn. Your shoulders are squaring with me, but have everything be delayed. Just like this delay, have the turn be delayed as well, which then causes more tension this way. Yes, and way over my head, so this is good. Pardon me. Where'd it go? Where's that silly pink ball? Where the hell did it go? Did it go down the creek? No. What the hell's bells? How can I not find a pink ball? This is dumb. Did it go in that the ground squirrel hole? Well, that's why we bring two of them out here. Come up and grab that ball right there. And just throw it from there. We're bringing it in. Try to do the least amount of effort to get there. Just this, like, no effort. Yeah. Ooh, good snap. Yeah, and now kick that rock out of your way so you don't accidentally step on it. Yeah. Yeah. Totally loose. Good. And when you catch it, have your glove be here. Yeah. Upright. Yeah, if you try to catch it like that, you're because you want to watch that ball go into your glove. If you have it here, then you have this obstruction of view, seeing it go into the glove. Turn later. It's like you're doing this. Face that way so that your shoulder is behind the throw. My shoulder is over here, and then my shoulder is getting taken this way, which then adds to the whip. Yes. We're gonna look at his gloved hand. Now, that gloved hand, pull it in and twist it and just send it right up into your armpit. Do that dry. Yeah, that. Yep. Very little movement, a lot of speed. Perfect ratio. Just like at the drum set. Minimal effort, maximum power. If you're putting any effort into drumming, you're not doing it right. Yes. Now, like Dracula, like look over your shoulder now, like whop, whop. Okay. All right, just for exaggeration, take your glove, put it on your other shoulder, and send it out and have it extend here, but then pull it in once it extends. And notice that jolt that you feel. Yeah, if your hair is wiggling, I know you're doing it right. Yeah, that. And now your shoulder just comes over naturally. Here it comes. Yeah. Shoulder on the other side of the throw. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Uh-huh. Yep, that. Yep. It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. Oh, why did that look weird? I'll watch it again. Yes. That's getting there. Give me one more. He's out. Nice. It's getting there. It's getting there, baby. It's getting there. Do you perceive a difference?
Yeah, I mean, I see. Yeah, I feel like I forget to do it sometimes, but like I'll get that kind of wide open feeling, and
What do you mean wide open feeling?
like this is
Okay.
kind of, and then yeah, like I can also tell like right when I've done it when it's a strain on my shoulder or arm.
Oh, I see, when you're putting unnecessary effort into it.
Yeah.
Well, it may seem necessary to you for now, but it's that's the idea, is for it to become not necessary. All right, let's do some floor work. And strap on this bad boy. All right, come down here. Let's see if we can get that thing on there. Yeah. Yep. Self-explanatory. In fact, I'll sit next to you so it can be a direct see monkey do monkey. You know what see monkey do monkey means, right?
Yeah, like once you see what you
Yep. The monkey is trainable because it can see what you're doing. What you're doing. All right. I have the reciprocal left, which isn't built out all the way. I just built one right hand for now because I'm lazy. No, not because I'm lazy, because inevitably this is going to change. And if I'm going to make the effort to build another one, it might as well just be better. So there's a working prototype. Head up straight. Get comfortable. You're going to hear me say sometimes parallel with gravity, perpendicular with gravity. Parallel gravity is you standing up straight. If you were going to stand for 9 hours, You think you'd be better able to do that all hunched over? No, you want to be as parallel with gravity as possible so that you're not having to flex anything to be there. So, straight. But not like so straight that you're like flexing into that straight. Like straight and then relax, which is the ideal verbiage in sitting at a drum set. Yeah. I'm going to change the angle. So the viewer and you maybe can look at the side view, which is where it's at. What's the deal? Get rid of that light in the background. I hate looking at overexposed images.
It used to be hard for me to stand for like a long time. I mean, just because my back would, like it was out of alignment, and all the muscles kind of shrank, is what I was told recently.
Do you have a diagnosis?
My pelvis was out of alignment, so somehow that happened, and it made the muscles in my back shrink. So
Somehow. Playing too much football?
I highly doubt that. Any amount of football. So much football. But I made I have these shoes because I just found them in my closet. Because all my other shoes, it pushed my leg. Did I tell you this already? My leg made my back push up and shorter, and my leg pushed down, so my leg was longer.
Because of why?
Because my pelvis was out of alignment.
Oh.
For some reason.
And you discovered this how?
I went to a physical therapist recently. Just because my lower back would always, it was always leaning to this side. It was always just really aching. And they told me all these things like that. I mean, look at all my shoes, and all of them are worn down on that side.
Oh, I see. They experience more gravity.
Yeah.
On one side with a longer leg.
Yeah.
That's some good evidence.
Yeah.
Wait. You're getting. Say that last sentence again.
I need new shoes because I can't. And now that I'm standing up straight, I can't wear the same shoes because it just kind of pushes it back into the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
And these are old ones that I found in my closet that I never wore.
What does your physical therapist say about like harder shoes, like these that aren't mushes?
I don't know. She just mentioned I wanted to ask more about that, but because some of them are only a little bit, but even that.
Ask her the question: what would be better if I didn't have to wear shoes? If I didn't have to live in this shoes world, would it be better to wear nothing, barefoot, or like the mushiest soles possible? Ask that question. And feel, turn it and feel that weight. Yeah. And then gradually turn it until you are feeling not a weight not pulling you off to one side or the other. Yeah. It helps for me to look here, but then I have an immediate second angle. And I get to see it more objectively. Like we're just watching some guy on YouTube, which is going to be, right there. You're have it end there. Compensate the other way. Try to make it do this. without changing your vector. You're not changing the vector. You're still gonna go up and down, but like extra turn, extra German.
Okay.
German too much. Yeah. Head up. Relax. Are you comfortable sitting there? Are you like, are you like distracted by something in your hip?
No.
Could you sit there for 2 hours?
Yeah.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
good. Could you sit there for 9 hours?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're all gonna have to change our position during that time, but. More force, louder decibels. Get that thing to be a little bit further over. I don't like it that makes a noise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it on
it's
there?
probably the Velcro. Yeah, it's on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably just the Velcro pulling.
Yeah, this there too.
Oh,
I'm kind of running against it.
I need to reglue that. Slow down the tempo and make this a bigger thing. Like move your arm more. And raise the shoulder. Raise the shoulder. Raise this, not this. Don't raise your shoulder. Just let you know. I once upon a time I thought about like actually learning the anatomy. I probably still should, but it doesn't do any good for me to use language that you don't know either. Lift there.
Mm-hmm. Something.
Here versus this. Big motion. Yeah. And if we can get the big motion down, fluid, then we can just smaller, make it smaller and smaller to about like 10% of what that is for real life on a drum set. Because none of us, for me to hit a drum that loud, I mean, that's just going to cause everyone in the room to want to leave. So I only get to play about 7% of what I'm capable of. And that 7% is fucking loud as shit. So it's, I'm usually playing at 3%. Especially in the slow winds when it's just a bunch of, foo-foo music that's not like, do, da, do, do, da. I'm only playing at 3% the whole time, which is frustrating. Left hand. Do the right hand. Think about what you're doing. Have the right hand think about what it is doing. You are not thinking about what it's doing. Have your right hand think about what it is doing. And then have your right hand teach your left hand what to do. Really, really get that on there. Oh. Look at yourself in the mirror here. Yeah. This, therefore, that. This is happening prior to this happening, prior to that happening, prior to that happening, prior to this happening, where the bead is the last thing to move. The bead is the last thing to gain speed. That's the way to think about it. Now study the way that looks. Now do it with your left hand. Okay, that was better. Yeah. The first time you did it, you were just all stiff about it. Yeah, go ahead and hit the couch. Do pop. Minus the fin. Mm-hmm. Double stops. Yes. Now be twice as loose. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The stick is doing all of the work for you. I'm able to throw that ball as far as I can, not because I'm stronger than you. It's because my body understands this for that. This, therefore, that.
Right.
All right. Now lock those in. True double stops, no flams, even on the small note. Good. Now put a little bit more chi into that small note. Like it's 1 inch punch on the small stroke. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And don't flam the small note. Where are the sticks? Mm-hmm. Really rocket that wrist up first. Yes. No muscles. Really the only muscle that's going, do it. Yeah, this is the muscle I feel contracting. Contract, contract. It's just because it's lifting this whole apparatus up into the air, and then it just falls in a curly Q motion.
Mm-hmm.
That's your only muscle. And a little bit of muscles with the thumb to keep from dropping the stick. That's it. Delay the head a little bit more. Delay the bead. That's coming at the last second possible. Just like you opening up for the throw, the last second possible. Turning at the last second possible. All right, now bring that down. Okay, now do a spectrum. And then just make it smaller. Make it to something more reasonable to what we'd actually be playing on the drum set. So go big and then gradually make it smaller. But keep the same fluidity. That's the key. Deep breath. No muscles. Now smaller, but no less chi. Now bring it to about here, your maximum height. Smaller. Smaller. Faster. Head up faster. Faster, looser. Yeah, your left hand. Look at your left hand as you do it. Look at you in the mirror. Look at your left hand in the mirror. Too much muscle, looser. Faster. Don't tighten up. Smaller. Smaller, faster. Faster. You don't need to put any effort into it. It's only here and down. You're gonna jiggle sympathetically, but you're not you're not putting any Arnold Schwarzenegger grunt into it. Okay. Where the hell is your thumb? Yeah. If your thumb ain't on the stick, we're not doing anything. You're not doing anything.
1 and 2, 3.
Good old 100. Looser. smaller. Just the right hand. Both hands. No flams. Deep breath. Now deep breath without dragging. Keep the thing going. Don't let other motor skills, don't let other movements and tasks of the body distract from the primary task of the body. And breathing is a nice way to learn to get your body to be independent, because breathing is so automatic anyway. It's an easy thing to just do. As opposed to, like, patting your head and rubbing your belly kind of stuff. Where do you hear the beat? Play, just hit the beat. Okay. Oh, okay, let's do this. There we go. Yeah, the flaw of the old school Dr. Beat here is that the syncopations should be the lower pitch. Just like when we're listening to a drum set, we're listening to the bass drum before we listen to anything else.
The syncopation is
Yeah, the in-between notes should be a higher pitch, which it is now. Start again. Immediately lock into it. Don't be. You were slow. Now that middle note, don't get there too early. Right hand only. Okay. Deliberately speed up make it like abhorrently early. Keep your fingers on the stick. Okay. Now make it too slow. Swing it. Okay, no Matt. Just give me a gallop. Da 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 da. Yeah, don't have this be loose. Just fingers on the stick the whole time. Da 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 da. Okay, slower. Da 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 da. Yeah, you're wanting to make it straight. So okay, we found something for you to work on. Da 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 da.
Working song.
Da, da, da. Okay. Jut, G jut, G jut, G jut. Ah, I got something for you to work on now. So that time in between your baby note and the next big note is pretty fast. So you gotta now cobra this. Not because your muscles are working, but because of a little flinch.
Okay.
Keep your damn pinky on the finger on the stick the whole time. Smaller for now. The bigger you go, the more that's slowing you down. Or, bigger, slower, smaller, faster. Those are the two ends of the spectrum. Okay, slower. Do jut, do jut, do jut. Wrist, wrist, wrist pop. Ha ha ha, here they are. Jut, jut. Just do this. Make them all big. Sing it. Dut, dee, dut, dee, dut, dee, dut, dee, dut. Play it. This is an obnoxiously slow tempo. Deal with it. Don't lose your looseness. Don't lose your power. Don't raise your hand. I still want your hand parallel. I still want the small hit to happen here, not here.
Okay.
Now. So therefore, if that's going to be down, I don't get a head start on it. So that means, wham, wham, I got to move really fast. But not because of muscles making things move fast. And then hit the carpet for real. D, dot, D, dot. Okay, now do this. This is one of the first iterations. Let me bend this backwards. Okay, so you tell me, how's this work? What's up with this stupid thing? Where's that gonna go? So this keeps your damn fingers on the stick,
Right.
and this keeps your thumb on the damn stick. If that pops out, you die. I have a little explosive rigged in there. You lose your hand, then you're gonna bleed out. Yeah, not dat, do, da. You stay down for those hits. Because every strike you ever hit, by default, yes, we do this stuff all the time in like marimba stuff because the top of the mallet is a little bit softer. So we utilize that. But ideally, every time your appendage hits something, it is as parallel with it as possible. The only reason why we don't have pure parallelity is because our hand is in the way. Our fingers are underneath it. So therefore, if our fingers came down all the way, if our fingers are under it and we came all down, we're still at a 1 degree angle there, which is annoying. More like a 6 degree angle probably. Yeah. Yes. Now we're talking. Relax. Deep breath. Don't lose the flag. Now don't let this new, oh shit, I gotta handle the flag, ruin your relaxation. It's predictable and understandable if it does, but I'm standing by to keep you in check. Two deep breaths while maintaining. Now do it every 4. We're still going to keep this at triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Don't rush. Da, da, da. There it is. Yeah, molar stroke. We can do all sorts of lead with the bead stuff later. Molar grip, molar stroke precedes leading from the bead. Because even with leading from the bead, we're still using a little microscopic cobra of molar. Every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at us in the mirror. was a good one. Don't ever beat me up. And in fact, try to have let's see if we can have your hand go up after mine goes up.
Okay.
It would look like this. Like, it's because you have to be like super fast.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. Okay, now I just make it normal. Now match me. Match me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, look at us. Don't beat me. Yeah. Okay, now just do the opposite, so you can know what not to do. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, just stab the ground on the last one. 1, 2, 3, stab. 1, 2, 3, stab. 1. Okay, slow it down. 1, 2, 3, stab. 1, 2, 3, stab. But still have them be strokes. You're not going to stab each one. I mean, you're still going to stroke this way instead of like doing that. You just think stab, just to give the idea of it being basically perpendicular to the ground. It's a pretty good idea, isn't it? Oh, cheating!
Yeah. Well, I called attention to it.
Okay, fine. You knew you were cheating. Design flaw. Forget the mat. Just do this. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, do this. And hit the ground. Yeah, worst angle possible. So you're just change the elevation of your arm as you're doing this. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So don't do that. Now you know what not to do. It's just as important to know what not to do as what to do. Which is why the Ten Commandments are full with a whole bunch of shall nots. The Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not steal.
Right, yeah.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not. Top 10 mistakes of do. Like, it's equally as helpful to the learning process to also know what the hell to avoid, to what not to do. Of course, if all of the Ten Commandments were a bunch of shall nots, okay, anytime you're teaching anyone anything, you teach them why to do something and also why not to do something. You got to give them both. Teach the kid what to do, teach them what not to do. Like, I had a whole drum line once upon a time, or I used to do this with my drum lines. I say, okay, now everyone do this. Now drop your shoulders. Now raise your shoulders and drop them and never do that again. Like, what not to do. So. And so, thou shalt not steal. Well, then what is the thou shall reciprocal of that? Thou shall be of honest commerce. Thou shall earn one's shit. Thou shall make your own goods. Thou shalt contribute to the tribe to earn the commonwealth of a dollar bill, which you then get to use in that commonwealth. Thou shalt do this. But, the quick and easy way to say it is thou shalt not steal. Say what not to do. And by the way, the word sin is an old archery term, which means to miss the mark. So when someone is sinning, it's not like, oh, they're being bad and we're judging them for being bad based on our own, criteria for what's good and bad. No. You either hit the target or you don't. If you're just doing a bunch of drugs, you got needles sticking out of your arm, you're missing the mark. It's not that if you sin, if you miss the mark, you're going to go to hell and be forever punished. It's just that you're not going to have a good life. You're just going to be missing your target.
Yeah.
So that's what sinning is, missing the mark. And if you are, if you're out there stealing, then you're definitely missing the mark. Because it's just a better life to just make your own stuff. You're not going to be looking over your shoulder. You're not going to be worried about going to jail. You know that you're in control. The most perfect life is pure autonomy. Autonomy. It's why we put kids in schools, to teach them how to be autonomous. I'm teaching you how to be autonomous. I want you to be able to rock it at the drum set without me being there. Autonomy. I'm teaching you how to teach yourself. Do it. Do something good. Okay, now just to mess with you, we'll go back to our triplets. Now hit me every 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Work it on your. Slow it down a little bit. Just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
And don't peter out on the chi of those smaller beats. One each punch on each one of those. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, just count as you play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Forget about feeling it in triplets. Here, let's just do this. Accent every fifth note.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. Less arm movement on the smalls. Do this. Do some smalls. The smalls are going to do this. It's a rotation here. It's not a lifty thing. That. Yep. Relax. Yep. Okay, now do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it for 6, then for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6, 5, 2,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost. You're gonna accent on 1 always.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Yeah, now, yeah. Did you rush or drag?
Rush.
Rush the hell out of it. Ah, another good exercise. Do it again. Yeah, now you're dragging at the end. That was better. Dude, okay. Now just start at 3s, 2, and 1. Just do that. Lock into the Met. Where is it? All right, do that. Just 3 and 2, 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. Don't rush your small notes. Think aggressive. Think harder dribbles. Now stop counting and just do it. I'm going to play something different. I'm going to try to mess you up. Get it down first, and then when I start, you're going to keep on going. Feel these. This is one of the first models. Yeah, right, left. See if you can figure it out. Yeah, this one's a little, yep. And then your thumb presses down onto this. Your thumb, this goes under. This is going over your finger. Because it's pulling your thumb and your index closer together to each other. Yes, yeah, good. Yeah, good. Your limbs are starting to understand the micro firings of timing. This there for that, this for that, this for that, this for that, this that for that. Like if I threw a ball like way too late, or if I threw it ahead of time, that perfect flow. Yeah, good. Don't rush. Relax, take a deep breath. It's not as fast as you think. All right, now do 4, 3, 2. Mm-hmm. It's good to add in these little brain games. Even though we're working on technique only, adding little brain games could be a distraction. But notice I haven't had you do anything complicated until like today, lesson number whatever. Adding little brain games will help zero in what you're doing. Like it causes more focus, but not too much focus where it's taken away from the main action.
Yeah.
But once you got the main action down, and once you can sustain that main action while adding in little complexities, then we're off. Then we're getting off. Then we're getting somewhere. That's analogous to that over there. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it out loud. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Do 4, 3. 4, 3. It's not as fast as you think. If you wanted to play super fast, would you do big notes or small notes? Small notes. So therefore, if you wanted to make sure you weren't rushing, what would be the more challenging thing? Playing small notes or big notes?
Small.
Yeah. Don't rush your small notes.
Okay.
It's easy to do it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, though.
Right.
Just do 8s for now. Don't rush, don't rush, don't rush. Give it some more. Give it 3 inches. Like 1-inch punches. You get your phone on you? By the way, don't keep your phone in your pocket.
Huh?
Don't keep your phone on you necessarily because you don't want to die of radiation or whatever the hell.
Okay.
Gap click. We're going to transition to a more advanced metronome. And you got to keep these on the rest of the day and wear them to bed. And brush your teeth with them on.
Got it.
Okay, so what were we? Oh, we were at 60. But we were at 8th notes, so we'll just make that 120 at quarters. Okay. No. Must have been not at 120. Let's do 160. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cobra. Cobra. Yeah, this isn't going to move. Your elbow is not going to hinge at all for the small notes. It's just initiate wrist. Smaller. Yeah, those. That's what happens on the small notes. 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Initiate, gauge, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, off 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you got to be your own metronome during that absence. Now do sevens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Now do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, good. All right. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last part of it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2. So it's actually just going to be 2 twos back to back. Like you're going to end with a 2 and then just start with a 2.
1, 2, 1.
I mean, we could do a 1, but it's just annoying.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5. Start with the 4s. Yeah. Such brain games you can just assign to yourself. Little things, little A2s you just make up while driving. Put your metronome on, stick that, and turn off your damn podcast, turn off all the goddamn bread and circus, turn on your metronome, put it in the passenger seat or in your dash holder thingy, whatever. That's, can you bump this into your stereo?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Figure it out. Wireless, put a cord there, and just have the inside of your. Little did the people know as you're driving on the freeway, you're driving on this windy road here, that when they pass you, that the dude with the curly hair that just passed by, he's listening to pop, 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 pop in his reality. I would, and this prevented me from speeding too, which is a secondary benefit. I would take that metronome, this exact Dr. Beat, this old school clunkety thing that I have to hit sometimes to make it turn on right. And it's got all sorts of quirks, like it starts with the voice and I gotta turn off the triplets. This old thing, I would just turn on good old 120 or whatever before I had an affinity to 100 and just have it go the whole goddamn trip from this front door to my dorm room down in San Diego, to San Diego State. For 6 hours, I would just have this on. Sometimes the battery would go dead on me. And that would just be I would just be in a Zen state the whole time. Whether I'm responding to it, whether I'm tapping my thumbs to it or not, it was just on. And that kept my speed steady the whole time because, you know, who doesn't like to drive fast? So it would just keep me in a Zen state, and it would keep me focused on something else. And if I'm driving 6 hours, it's not going to be. It's not like I'm trying to get somewhere on time.
Right.
Although one time, stupid, I blew it. I had a rehearsal, and I was here, and the rehearsal was gonna like be in 5 hours. I'm like, fuck. So I just hopped in the car and just bolted it. No metronome Zen, just bam! And I got there, I was late, but I turned it into like a 5 hour and 20-minute trip. So I got there like 20 minutes late.
Jeez.
But whatever, it wasn't a paid gig anyway, so they can go, whatever. But you know, not whatever, because I have a reputation to keep, but and to maintain and to build, but
I'll fall asleep on the road sometimes. Usually. Often, actually. I'll drift off.
okay, you know what you can do? When you're starting to get into the sleepy state and you don't want to pull over because you want to get to where you're going, so then you can go fall asleep. You roll down your window and you pump your arm out the window. You get an exhilaration blast of cold air or any kind of air, just a blast. And then if you add like motions, and you got to roll down your window anyway, do this with your left arm. But then, you know, you can roll down all the windows. You want to change your state. That's the point.
Yeah.
You want to change your state. If this is your state, then if I do this, I've changed it. If I roll in the windows and all that curly hair is getting blown around, that's a change of state. State changes.
Yeah. I rolled down windows before. I feel like it kind of doesn't work. Maybe that would, yeah. I usually just call people.
So if you were one of the 7 dwarves, you would be sleepy?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I don't remember the other ones. Bashful.
The 2 traits that are the antithesis of the traits of a solid drummer, which is aggression.
Sleepy and bashful.
Yeah. So who's the most aggressive dwarf? Like,
Grumpy.
yeah, probably. But you know, you don't have to allow anger to come into your playing.
Right.
Can you imagine? Like Buddy Rich, man, he just seemed like his drums like slapped his sister or something. Like, well, I'll show you. You know, he just looked like he just was always mad, and he just had like that furrowed brow and this. Just talk about aggression. That guy is the antithesis of aggression. Although he let his aggression, he let it be wild, and he was horrible to his bandmates. You know, people that he was paying, so he was the boss. You know, it was the Buddy Rich band. That was his main gig. I'm sure he had to be a little bit more polite when he was just playing in some other guy's band. But when he turned it to his own band, that aggression turned into bullying and being angry. And he got so pissed off one time, he was just like so hysterical in his own anger. He like walked off the back of the stage. He was on stage and he was like backing up and moving around. He just stepped off the stage. Yeah.
Was that thing from Whiplash, was that about him? When he throws the cymbal at a guy?
I have not seen that movie, and I don't want to see that movie. Because just the previews alone, like, gets me tight. That guy, you know who that was for me? George Stone.
Oh, yeah?
George Stone was ruthless back in the day. He's probably way calmed down now, because that's what happens to old men. That's what happens to us when we get older. We lose, you know, the testosterone and the aggression out of our blood. So, yeah, he was brutal. He didn't throw anything at us, but he uses words.
Right.
And then I had also Bill Johnson, which he probably retired long before your day. But he right now Jennifer Martin does the slow winds. Before it was her, it was Bill Johnson. And I was joined slow winds when I was 16, when I sucked and didn't know anything and deserved to be yelled at, you know. I've had my ass chewed out publicly many times because I was born in 1980 and teachers in the 90s were each generation gets softer and softer. Whoa, they could have never done that. And today's, wow, they really did that to those kids in the 70s. You know, that no helmets, you just throwing glasses of milk at your kid across the dinner table because your wife overcooked the chicken. Like, we've gotten calmer, we're more civilized, we've been able to manage our emotions better. You know, this is the destination. When a baby is a baby, the baby's a little monster and doesn't know anything about civilization, doesn't know how to be civilized, it doesn't know how to like be in the world. It's just a screaming ball of scream. Throwing stuff, putting stuff in his mouth. We're taming that. A good parent tames that and makes it become, you know, keeps it safe from itself, and then teaches it how to teach itself how to keep itself safe, autonomy. So we're just civilizing each other. That's what humanity is, essentially, is just the next generation. We try to make it more civilized. And your own offspring, we make that more civilized than when you were more civilized. Or more civilized than how you were or weren't civilized when you were a kiddo. So, temperance. When we say hold your temper, temperance. Temper is the ability to, you know, the Stoics, the guys who can just do this in, you know, with a whole war zone going on. They can manage their emotions. You know, like the psychopaths who can just like maintain a heart rate of 80 in a gunfight. Who does that? I mean, very few people can control their heart rate when it comes to excitability. Drums is the most excitable instrument there could possibly be. Playing it, it's excitable. It's the most difficult thing a human being could possibly do. Excitable. Your goal is to not get excited when you're doing the most exciting thing possible. That's the balance. And you're going to rush the shit out of your little notes if you don't have your temperance dialed in.
I have to go pick up my sister.
You gotta go. I wouldn't even look at the clock. Clock's over there. We could have just been sitting here till 6 o'clock. Alrighty. Oh, sit at that thing for a second. I wanna do a user testing. Look at that shit. That. What is going on with that? What is that foam doing?
It's
Lifting your heel.
yeah.
Dig in with that. Make that thing up and down. But allow this to compress against that. Dig, push down with your toe. Yeah, I got a little closer. Not up here, turning here. This is what lifts. Not, the hip flexor is not doing anything. Here, come off the carpet and do this. do that there. Feels weird, doesn't it? So you're going to fling, you're gonna flex your little calf there, and that's gonna go up. And then you're gonna go down, but as a result, then that goes down too. Switch. Feels so weird. Oh my God. I just built this today, so it's the first time I've ever used it too. But I knew it would work in theory, and it does. My toe is up against that. It's up against the chain essentially. Give me some good chumps on that. Chump, chump. Get a little closer. Yeah, that. But now a bigger, whoo, wow, whoa, we're smashing into that. That. Yes. Uh-huh. Future millionaire. You can say you knew me when. Harder. Boom, boom. I want to hear air getting trapped there. Yeah, that's the idea. All right, don't be late for sister.